Hey everybody, it's Molly with All Ears, and I'm here today with a brand new video, and today we're doing another food throwdown. This time, barbecue. I'm headed to 3 of the most popular barbecue restaurants around Walt Disney World to see which is the king of meats. Is it going to be Regal Eagle here at EPCOT, Polite Pig at Disney Springs, or Flame Tree over at Disney's Animal Kingdom? Stay tuned to find out. I hope you're hungry. It's going to be meat. Get it? Like meat, but meat? You get it. First contestant in this epic barbecue throwdown, Regal Eagle Craft Beers and Barbecue here at EPCOT. It is in the American Adventure Pavilion. It just opened up last year. It has an actual smoker right here in the courtyard, and let me tell you, when this baby is working, you will know it'll smell delicious out here. There's lots of fabulous outdoor seating if it's not super hot. They also have a walk-up bar that serves craft cocktails, specialty drinks, wine and beer. You cannot get all of these inside if you're eating, but it's a great place to come and walk up if you are perhaps just in the mood for a cocktail. But today, we are headed inside, of course, to eat some meats. Like many quick service restaurants in Walt Disney World, they're primarily using mobile order. So once you've placed your mobile order, let them know you're here. You'll come around to the side of the building, and they'll let you in and let you know which station to go to. All right, ooh, it is busy in here. Always a good reminder that if you are gonna mobile order somewhere, make sure you do so early, so that way you can make sure to get a prime lunch spot if that's when you'd like to eat. So I was sent to mobile order number 5. So I'll wait right here for my delicious BBQ. In the before times, the sauces were all served yourself, but now they're all behind the counter, so just ask for them and they'll get you them. They do have out generic condiments like ketchup and mustard and mayonnaise if you need those, and then of course napkins and forks and such. My favorite thing about Regal Eagle is the fact that it is loosely Muppets themed. It's actually Sam Eagle hosting a barbecue cook-off, which makes sense if you're gonna have a character host a restaurant in the American Adventure. Sam Eagle seems like the perfect fit. I love this little sign here that says this salute to all cook-offs, but mostly barbecue. And then along the wall, you can see the 4 contestants, and it's their 4 sauces that you can eat here. So you've got Pitmaster Bobo here. He made the spicy mop sauce, which is my personal favorite. You can actually see his mop right there. If you're a mustard fan, you're gonna wanna come and get Gonzo sauce. This is called Old Glory. So it's a bold and tangy mustard sauce. Right over here, we've got a couple trophies for your friend and mine, Pitmaster Rolf. He made the classic barbecue that you can try. And last but certainly not least, you've got Janice, who did the North Carolina Blue Ridge vinegar-based sauce. And again, ask for 1, 4, as many as you want at the counter when you pick it up. Here is our contender for location number 1, Regal Eagle. This is the feast we will be judging for this throwdown. I got the brisket sandwich. What I love about their sandwiches and burgers here at Regal Eagle, they all come on garlic toast, which is a great move. You get a side with any of the sandwiches, so I went ahead and got the macaroni and cheese. But then I also ordered a side of their house-made pickles, because I'm gonna put those on the sandwich, and it's gonna, I think it's gonna kick it up a notch. You also get to choose one of your sauces. They've got 4 signature sauces here. When you order on mobile order, I like the spicy mop sauce, but I also asked when I picked it up for the vinegar sauce. Go ahead and ask, they'll get you more of anything if you'd like it. And then I got their banana pudding for dessert, and then just a fountain drink because I'm hot and I wanted some iced tea. Okay, first things first, we're gonna try it just as it is, just Sammy garlic bread. There's a little bit of sauce on here already, but we're not going to add any extra yet. Okay, first of all, it should be illegal to serve sandwiches on anything but garlic toast. Okay, maybe that's dramatic, but oh my goodness, does the garlic toast make this sandwich. Now the brisket is very good. It's very smoky, it's delicious, nice and tender, but that garlic bread, are you kidding me? That's amazing. Now we're gonna dip it in the spicy mop sauce, because again, that's my favorite one. Just a little bit spicy. Considering most barbecue sauce, like classic barbecue sauce, is kind of sweet. A lot of them are brown sugar, molasses, or whatever. I like the spicy because it still has that same base, but then it's got a little bit of extra flavor, a little extra kick. I'm also going to try the vinegar. Ooh, that one's excellent too. I don't think I have a favorite between those two. That vinegar one, that acidity combined with the rich meat and the garlic toast, that's really good. But wait, we're gonna put pickles on it, like I said. We're gonna put these, and I'm not even a huge pickle person, but I've had these pickles before. They're house-made pickly pickles. I'm gonna put some of those on there. I'm gonna put both sauces on there because I'm wild, you could say. Look at this concoction we're making together. That. Get our sandwich back together. Sam Eagle would be so proud of me right now for that. A brisket, a bear. Nothing if not real. This is a very good sandwich. The brisket is fabulous. It's really smoky, tender, and then adding that crispy, refreshing pickle into the bite helps break up how much meat it is, and then you've got the sauces and the garlic toast. This is an A+ sandwich as far as I'm concerned. But how's the macaroni and cheese, which is a very important component of your barbecue throwdown. History on this mac and cheese. When Regal Eagle first opened, I came here and I was kind of disappointed in it. It didn't have a lot of flavor. It was pretty bland. Then I came back not too long ago, well, when the parks reopened, and I was surprised and delighted at the mac and cheese. So I'm going to see if it's still on the up and up. Ooh! I either got an extra creamy batch or they're making it even creamier. Lots of good cheesy flavor. A little breadcrumb, a little parsley on the top. That is some good mac and cheese, actually. Kids, I think you're going to like this. Adults, I think you're going to like this, too. I also like to put some of the barbecue sauce on the mac and cheese. So far, Regal Eagle is really starting this competition off strong. So far, entree was great, mac and cheese was great. How's the banana pudding holding up? You had said that one day I would recommend eating banana pudding at Walt Disney World over something else, I wouldn't have believed you. But here I am telling you to eat banana pudding at Walt Disney World. I don't even really like bananas or pudding that much, but it's so good. It's got the Nilla wafers on top. It definitely tastes like banana, but it's toned down enough that if you don't love bananas, I don't think you'll hate it. Obviously, if you hate bananas, you don't want to eat this. But it's got that nice creamy vanilla pudding in it. It's got the Nilla wafers, fresh whipped cream on top. It's got some of that cake in the middle, so it's not completely banana or pudding consistency. It's kind of like almost like a trifle, like an old-fashioned southern banana pudding. And it is really, really good. It's really simple and it's really delicious, and it's definitely my dessert recommendation here, even over the s'mores brownie, which I found to be kind of just meh, and I love s'mores. So if you're going to eat here and you want dessert, definitely recommend the banana pudding. If you're going to eat around World Showcase, is this the best dessert? I mean, probably not. You can still get something from the caramel shop in Germany. You could get ice cream over in France, or a dessert from the French bakery case. There's a lot more unique items in EPCOT in general over banana pudding, but you know what? Sometimes a simple classic is delicious, and especially if they bring the dining plan back and you get a dessert with your meal, you can't go wrong with this banana pudding. I'm so sorry. As I'm eating this, I'm realizing it's not cake or anything in there. It's more Nilla wafers that have just kind of moistened up because they're in the pudding. You get it. I get it. But I love these Nilla wafers. What an underrated cookie. I'm very happy right now. All right, so how does Regal Eagle stack up in this barbecue throwdown? Now, we are starting very, very strong. One, you have a Muppets theme. It doesn't get much better than that, in my opinion. The food was also excellent. That barbecue brisket sandwich was $12.99, came with one side, and it was a pretty hearty sandwich. I think two people could definitely split it, and again, you get a side. And if you didn't want mac and cheese or pickles, they've got fries, onion rings, coleslaw, baked beans, lots of great options in there. And then that banana pudding was very, very tasty. So I'm gonna give Regal Eagle a 4 out of 5 spatulas because I think the food is excellent, the quality is great. I mean, garlic toast for brisket, are you kidding me? Yes, please, I want that. I literally want every sandwich and every burger I eat for the rest of my life to be put on garlic toast. So I think it's great. There's a lot of flavor there. The meat is excellent. Definitely great for a quick service in EPCOT. Now, the one fault I have with Regal Eagle, which really isn't a fault with the barbecue, it's just a fault with the location. I wish they had put this restaurant in Magic Kingdom or Hollywood Studios because those are the two parks that struggle with good quick service locations. If there's anywhere that didn't need another excellent quick service location, it's EPCOT. There's so many great places, and truly, as much as I enjoyed Regal Eagle, if you're only coming to EPCOT for one day, I'm gonna suggest you eat something a little more exciting and adventurous since you have all the countries to choose from. But again, the meat was great, that garlic toast is great, the mac and cheese is much improved, and I did enjoy that banana pudding. So again, we're giving this one a 4 out of 5 spatulas, and we'll see how that shakes out in the end. All right, we have made it to barbecue contender number 2. We are at Flame Tree Barbecue at Disney's Animal Kingdom. This is again another quick service barbecue spot, very, very popular. It's lunchtime right now and there's tons of people out here waiting. So as always, put in those mobile orders early. I just put in a mobile order for one of their signature items. Very excited to try it. Let's get to it. Taking a look at the menu here at Flame Tree Barbecue, you got a little something of everything. You've got ribs and chicken, pulled pork sandwich, baked macaroni and cheese with pulled pork on it. Spoiler alert, that's what we're gonna eat. Half a chicken, ribs, they have a plant-based hot link sandwich and a salad that's actually quite good if you want a little bit something lighter. As you can see, there's tons of people out here waiting to get their mobile orders called. This is why I recommend making sure you mobile order early so you can lock in the time you'd like to come, especially if you want to eat during peak meal time. But honestly, if you can eat off peak meal time, eat a little early or a little late. It'll be faster most likely, and you won't have to wait for a table most likely. All right, my mobile order is ready. I am going to pick up counter number 2. If you haven't used mobile order before, it's super simple. It's a feature in the My Disney Experience app. You just select what you'd like. You can make modifications on there, view the whole menu, link up a credit card. When the dining plan is around, you can link up your dining plan to it, and then you just let them know when you're here, and they get your order all ready for you. So I believe this one's mine. All right, so one of my favorite things about Flame Tree, it is all outdoor seating, which is a no from some people, but a lot of it is covered and they do have fans. But check out this view. Look at that. Is there a better view to enjoy delicious barbecue eats? And sometimes the character cavalcades or the character boats come right by here. It's fabulous. Look who it is! Hi, Timon! Hi, Rafiki! What a fun little touch! I am very hungry and very excited to dig into my goodies from Flame Tree BBQ. First up, I wanted macaroni and cheese. I'm going to have to compare macaroni and cheese at each place. So I got the entree that is macaroni and cheese, and it's topped with coleslaw, onion rings, pulled pork. Yum. Talk about a fun twist on a barbecue dish. And then I also couldn't resist some cornbread on the side. None of the desserts were speaking to me. They have a couple cupcakes, but for me, cornbread. That will be our dessert. And then, of course, a little iced tea. Let's get in here. All right, look at this. We're going to get a really, oh yeah, that looks like that's going to be some good baked macaroni and cheese, pulled pork, a little slaw on there. That's a good bite. Oh yeah. Ooh, that is good. Trying just a little of the macaroni. Now, pause. I want to say the hazard of eating here. They're everywhere around here. So seriously watch your food. I've literally had food be taken. You walk away, you can't walk away. But back to the food. All right, the macaroni and cheese is very good on its own. Very creamy, and it's got that nice baked top that's extra cheesy. Not a super strong cheese, like definitely some cheddar, but it's not like it's smoky or anything. But then you get that smoky pulled pork on there. And the sweet barbecue sauce. It's perfect. And I am not normally a coleslaw person. Like, I would never just eat coleslaw on the side. But I like it on things, and this was a great thing to put it on. Because it's nice and crunchy. It's definitely creamy, but it's not super overdressed or anything. So then you've got this combination of the creamy cheesy mac, the smoky meat, and the crunchy slaw. And it's singing together beautifully. Let's get a little onion ring. Now we have onion ring in our bite. That's the move right there. Now I've got the crunchy onion ring, the cheesy mac, the pork. There's a lot of pork too. It's kind of hiding under here. I didn't think I would see so much pork as I'm seeing. All right, now let's try the cornbread. That's pretty good cornbread. Nothing mind-blowing. I almost wish it was jalapeno cornbread. I was kind of hoping these little red bits in here would be pepper, but I'm not really getting any heat. They might be peppers, but it's not spicy or anything. Not the best cornbread I've ever had. It's a little dry, but it's fine. The barbecue mac is definitely better than this cornbread. I see you. You are not stealthy. Oh my gosh, you're so close to me. Oh my gosh. No, that's enough out of you. Good day, sir. All right, but how does Flame Tree stack up to Regal Eagle? Let's see. Setting-wise, I do like that Regal Eagle has indoor seating, and I like that it's Muppets themed, but you also can't beat this view here at the Flame Tree, so I'm going to say that one's a draw. As far as the macaroni and cheese goes, I think that this macaroni and cheese was slightly better. It was definitely creamier and cheesier, and I like the baked macaroni vibe. So I'm going to give the macaroni point to here, and I'm going to give the meat point to Regal Eagle. I thought that their brisket was better and smokier and had a lot more flavor than the pork here. I know you're literally comparing two different kinds of meat, but overall I think their meat was better. I also am definitely giving them the bread point over there. That garlic toast that the sandwich was made out of, or you can get a side of that garlic toast, was far and away way better than the cornbread here. So I gotta say, I think Regal Eagle trumps Flame Tree. And I'm gonna award Flame Tree 3.5 spatulas. But will Polite Pig win it all? We'll find out. Also, points for the birds. Points away for the birds. We have made it to our third and final barbecue restaurant here in Disney Springs. Welcome to the Polite Pig. This is a barbecue restaurant brought to you by Orlando legend James and Julie Petrakis. They are James Beard Award nominees. Their food is amazing. Now, this is the most expensive restaurant we're going to, but it's also got the most variety. So let's check out the menu. They have tons of different things here on the Polite Pig. It is technically a quick service restaurant. However, it is a little bit more of a full service feel. They do have some starters here, some salads, sandwiches. From the smoker are going to be like your barbecue platters. Those all come with a side. Here are your choices of sides. You can also do a platter of just sides if you're feeling that. They've got some desserts, great cocktails, and a bourbon bar. The Polite Pig is very popular, so I definitely recommend eating off-peak meal times if you want to eat here. You can't mobile order through the Disney app, but you can order online through their website, and you can set it for 15 minutes out or a little bit out from when you'd like to eat, and that's a little tip that can get you your delicious BBQ a little bit faster. All right, so the way the Polite Pig works is you get a pager with your order, and you will find a table wherever you'd like, set the pager down, and they will bring it out to you. Once you sat down, if you need extra sauce, if you need water, if you want to add anything to your order, another drink or something like that, they do have team members wandering about, and they can get it for you. There's no need to go back up to the front. So it's kind of like a hybrid quick service, full service. Polite Pig has this awesome bar that's walked up. This is their bourbon bar, but of course they've got other things, so if you're a bourbon drinker, definitely check it out. They've got lots of outdoor patio seating as well as some indoor seating, so a little bit of everything. All right, let's take a look at the Bounty. Quite the haul here at Polite Pig. I told you they had a much bigger menu than the other two restaurants, so I got a little bit of everything to try. I went ahead with one of their platters from the smoker. I always get the brisket here. It's coffee rubbed brisket. It's absolutely fabulous. You get one side when you order something from the smoker, so we're doing mac and cheese in this throwdown. Had to get their mac and cheese. It comes with a little baby cornbread, some slaw, and then I had to grab a side. I'm physically incapable of coming here and not getting a side of the whiskey caramel Brussels sprouts. They're absolutely amazing. I also grabbed one of their bourbon chocolate chip cookies. It's a cookie on the rocks, which is why it has these colorful gemstones in it. They used to have a partnership with Gideon's, and they would serve their chocolate chip cookies, but now that Gideon's has their own restaurant, they have their own cookies at Polite Pig. And I've never tried it. I'm excited to give it a whirl. And then last but not least, they serve their own beer here from a craft brewery in Orlando called the Ravenous Pig, owned by the same people as the Polite Pig, so they serve a bunch of their own craft beers here. You'll know how I feel about craft beer that you can get special places in theme parks. All right, first things first, this beer. This is the Saison, so it's going to be a farmhouse ale, similar to a wheat beer. She compared it to like a Blue Moon, which is my favorite kind of beer. But they had several different ones. They do a beer flight of several of theirs. But cheers. Okay, that definitely does remind me of a Blue Moon. I'm going to squeeze this orange in here. It's not as sweet or as heavy as a Blue Moon, but it's definitely still a wheat beer. You can taste the hoppiness though. So if you don't like hoppy beers at all, if you only like domestic lagers, maybe too hoppy for you, but if you branch out a little bit like wheat beers, it's got a lot of great flavor, especially when I put that orange in there. Now, I know I didn't get a drink at the other parks, so I'm not going to count this. There's no direct comparison. This is just bonus points for Polite Pig at this point, and I thought it'd be fun to share that they do have their own beers here. Now let's get into this brisket. All right, got myself a nice piece of brisket. It is so good. This meat is cooked to perfection. I mean, this brisket is so moist, it just melts in your mouth. You can taste that smoky flavor on it. This meat is miles above. One of the team members is getting me some sauce because they do have their own signature sauces here, so I'm getting some of that to dip my brisket in. But now we're gonna try the mac and cheese. Let's get this mac. That is great mac. Oh, that is so creamy. And that's got some high quality cheese on it. Lots of flavor. Still not as much flavor as I want. When I make mac and cheese at home, or my favorite mac and cheese have like a smoked Gouda or something in them, so there's a really strong flavor. It's still pretty mild, but it's really, really creamy and delicious. I'm gonna dip it in some of this BBQ sauce. That black peppercorn sauce has just the tiniest bit of heat to it. This mac and cheese is winning. Wow. I'm gonna make the bite. I got a little brisket, got a little mac and cheese right there. Oh yeah. Wow. All right. That was the bite right there. This meat is cooked so well. It's smoky, it's moist, it's got that coffee rub on the outside. Perfect with the mac and cheese. If you're not a brisket fan, if you don't eat red meat, their chicken is also fabulous. I've had it on their salad, as well as getting the chicken from the smoker, that platter. They've got salmon. The variety here is definitely strong. I'm gonna try this little cornbread now. That's a good cornbread muffin. Moist, just the right amount. That one is better than the one at Flame Tree for sure, but the garlic toast is still the best bread I've had. All right, let's get into these Brussels now. I want to cry, these are so good. This is my favorite thing I've eaten in this video, which is crazy, I know, but they're whiskey caramel glazed Brussels sprouts. They're the best Brussels sprouts I've ever had in my life. One of my favorite things to eat here at Disney Springs. If you think you don't like Brussels sprouts, come try these. They are so crispy and roasted, and they've got a little sweetness from that whiskey caramel. These are amazing. Again, you can't really compare these to anything I had at the other 2 locations because they didn't have roasted Brussels sprouts, but more bonus points. Now let's get into this cookie. Ooh, baby. It's going to be hard to beat Gideon's because their cookies are amazing, but look at that. That is a good looking cookie on the inside. That's a very good chocolate chip cookie. Still really soft on the inside like a Gideon's cookie. It's not quite as fat. Like Gideon's cookies are really fat. They're thick, 2 C's. This one's not quite as thick, so it is more baked on the outside, but the inside is still really, really crunchy, like chewy and moist and delicious and doughy. And then what I like about it are these chocolate rocks that are really fun, adding an extra little crisp to it. And it's an A+ cookie. Now, I would still go to Gideon's because I wouldn't even get chocolate chip. I would get their peanut butter or their Oreo cookie. But as far as chocolate chip throwdown goes, this one might be better comparing directly chocolate chip to chocolate chip because of those candied pieces in there. That's a good chocolate cookie. I don't really taste bourbon though. Maybe if I think about it. Maybe like a whisper of bourbon, but it mostly just tastes like a really good crunchy chocolate chip cookie with a fun surprise. That's the Candy Rocks. Okay, so how does Polite Pig stack up to Regal Eagle and Flame Tree Barbecue? I gotta say, as far as the bread goes, I'm still giving the win strongly over to Regal Eagle. That garlic toast, A+, best bread I had, then the little muffin here, and then the cornbread over at Flame Tree. Now, as far as the macaroni and cheese goes, I'm gonna have to give that one here to Polite Pig. I thought the macaroni and cheese was good everywhere. I wasn't disappointed by it anywhere, and it wasn't the best, all-time best macaroni and cheese I've had anywhere either. But I liked the one here the best. I thought it was a great portion. I thought it was nice and creamy and cheesy. It had some breadcrumbs on top, so I gotta give it to the Polite Pig. As far as the meat goes, I also am going to give it to the Polite Pig. I don't think that comes as a surprise to anyone, but this meat is so good. It comes from a smoker. You can tell it came from a smoker. It's got so much flavor. It's so moist and delicious. A+ in my opinion as far as the meat goes. Now, what I will say is that it's significantly more expensive. The brisket platter that I got, which is brisket, the mac and cheese, the cornbread, and the slaw, was $19, which you can compare to about $12 over at Regal Eagle for the sandwich there, or over at Flame Tree for that macaroni and cheese. So it definitely is more expensive, but I do think you can share it. I think you can share any of these. These are big portions, so keep that in mind. It is more expensive, but you're getting higher quality ingredients, you're getting a higher quality meal, and a more of a sit-down experience. Huge bonus points to Polite Pig as well for their bourbon bar, for their craft beers that they make themselves, as well as for these Brussels sprouts. Those are amazing, one of my favorite things. And as far as dessert goes, didn't have dessert at Flame Tree because they only had a cupcake. I'm going to give it to the cookie over the banana pudding. I did think the banana pudding was really good at Regal Eagle, but this was a really good chocolate chip cookie that made me question if it's better than a Gideon's chocolate chip cookie. So, yeah, Polite Pig, it's not going to come as a surprise, I don't think, but I'm going to award it happily 5 out of 5 spatulas. Well, friends, that is a wrap on our quick service barbecue throwdown here in Walt Disney World. As you know, Polite Pig was in fact my winner, but I really enjoyed all 3 of these. These are all 3 excellent quick service locations. You're gonna have a great meal if you go to any of them. Definitely let me know your favorite barbecue in the comments. What food throwdown do you want to see next? Make sure to rate, review, subscribe to our channel, follow us on social media at AllEars.net, and until next time, I'm Molly, and it's been magical and delicious. Want to see more of my videos? Click over here.
Want to subscribe? You can do that right here. And also, ring that notification bell to make sure you get instantly notified anytime we post a new video. Thanks for following. See you real soon.